Every year in June there's a maritime festival on Ratlin Island. Now Ratlin sits off the North Irish coast about 6 nautical miles north of Ballycastle. But this year, for a wee adventure, I took my dabber and went cruising from the port of Portballontray, heading east into Ratlin Sound and then turning north towards the island. I wanted to do a lot of it under sail, but with the wind coming from the east, I ended up using the motor quite a lot. But hey, you can't have everything. Finally! Once I was across the Sound, it was back on the motor. But that got me into Church Bay, where we had special permission to moor on the pontoons beside all the yachts and the posh people. We tried not to lower the tone too much, which was a bit of a challenge because a few of us were camping on our boats. I just set up a simple tarp strung between the two masts, and I've never been so comfortable. It was lovely. Maybe not exactly 5-star accommodation, but it's a wee adventure. Now, Drascums are just part of the fun. A lot of classic boats come to the festival, like Wild Goose here, a restored 1930s wooden yacht. And these are Druntums. At the end of the 19th century, they were the workhorse. They were the Ford Fiesta of their day, for fishing, for transporting cattle, for collecting seaweed to use as fertiliser, or just for getting in from the island to go to a dance.
Have you run out of water or petrol or something?
So as you can see, most of the Druntums are fiberglass replicas. But here's James Kelly, a wooden clinker-built Druntum. She's beautiful, and she'll take a full crew to handle her, and the joy of that, of course, is that the crack was mighty.
Alright, with the sponge behind the rack. Yeah. Just like do that there. And you see this, when I did it today, you can go around the tunnel. Aye. You can go around this boat.
Shed lighter! Fenders! It would look better with the fenders in the boat. Fenders in, guys.
We'd had a great weekend, but by Sunday morning it was time to catch the ebb tide and head west, back off the island, back to civilization. But sure, because of the wee dabber, I was still having an adventure. I wasn't quite alone, I had company. I had James Kelly, the Druntum. And there's Graham and his Drascum drifter, who was kind enough to stay with me as we hit the tidal gates and went through the overfalls. Do you know, you couldn't please some people. It was a glorious hot day, and yet I was annoyed because the wind had died and I had to use the motor. And then I realised here I was cruising under those cliffs, past a World Heritage Site, the Giant's Causeway, on my way back into Portballontray. Couldn't beat it with a big stick, and I'm dreaming of next year. Maybe see you there.